Hi there guys, welcome back to another review with Richie. With Richie? Oh well, fuck it, let's call it that. A review with Richie. I'm going to review another traveller coming to the Netherlands from the United States. Today, Souls to Soul Travels, who live in Rotterdam. Now I'm British, I live in Zwolle, the other side of the Netherlands from them. They asked me not to be too, I can't remember the word now, but horrible, harsh. Yeah, I can't promise anything. So here we go. 5 things the United States obsesses over and the Netherlands not so much.
The first one and see what it's all about. First one's kind of logical. Americans love this.
What's first?
Tell me, what is first?
Would it throw you off more?
Yeah, really. Believe it or not, folks, this is take like 47. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is what, Tammy?
Money, money, money.
Money, 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 money.
Here's a picture right here, Tammy.
Oh, I was almost going to pause the video.
They spent on beer.
Money, money, money. Yeah, I came from quite a wealthy family, big house in the UK, and now I live in the Netherlands, and I live in a really, really small chalet with a small little garden. I have €1,000 in my bank account at SafeBot. Money over here, yes, where it's nice to have, it isn't the be-all and everything. So I haven't got a clue what they're about to say about the Americans, but I thought I'd just get in there with my with a bit of British background that I have, and say, okay, roll on. Let's hear what you've got to say.
Sure. Here is a picture. Check this picture out. There's even a whole city built around.
Of course,
money.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Everybody's hopes and dreams live and die there.
Whenever I look at Las Vegas, I just think, wow, such a gaudy, gaudy place. But I guess the Netherlands has Amsterdam. And yeah, you guys have to have somewhere which is... but oh my God, the amount of money and crime and just yeah, Las Vegas. Never gonna go there.
Very special picture, near and dear to my heart, is a picture of me, Tammy, and my brother standing in front of $1 million.
And that's for real.
That is real money right there, just ready there to grab. But you can see the plexiglass around.
Eric tried to jump on it and take it, but you know.
I'm sure me and my friends could work a way of breaking that plexiglass for you. If the opportunity was there and it was, if you could break this plexiglass, you can have this. Yeah. No, we probably couldn't.
Steve and I had to pull him off for security king.
So here's the thing, is United States, for whatever reason, be it upbringing, be it you're not making enough, be it inflation, it doesn't really matter what it is. Americans are obsessed with money.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and you can just flip on Facebook, Instagram, it doesn't really matter, and they're all...
Oh, I'm sure if you look the world over, America is probably... let's not say America, it's the wealthy. The wealthy and social media posts and people wanting that lifestyle. I don't think it's just an American thing these days. I think everybody has wanted a bit of that sort of being better than the Joneses, or your next door neighbour gets this and you get that. I think it's spreading across the world. It's going to happen. I know Dutch people that are obsessed with having the latest stuff and that sort of thing. So I think the magnitude that you'll see in the Netherlands compared to the magnitude in America, the population difference will definitely show that there's more social media, there's more people going, oh, look at my big fan of $1 bills or whatever. That's a modern culture thing, I think. So yeah, I'm not sure it's just Americans that are obsessed on that one. Anyway, I'm going to carry on, otherwise it's going to be a half an hour long video.
Make more money.
Yeah, I have a part-time job that I work 2 hours a week at, and I pull down $5,000 a month. I mean, it's just, and
Yes, you can too.
and you can too.
Just send me some money.
We've all seen those videos.
But you know what? People fall for it.
Yeah.
And they absolutely
Yeah.
fall for it. And the sad part about this also is where there's a lot of money flowing, where there's a lot of scams that come along with it.
Yeah,
too.
right.
But the United States is extremely obsessed with money. Nothing wrong with money, and I don't care where you go in this world. Obviously, we live in the Netherlands. We talk to people. We have friends. Everybody wants more money.
Oh, of
Everybody wants to make a little bit more money.
Right.
There are people that want to become rich. Nothing wrong with that. But in the United States, it just seems that money is just a driving force for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay, true. Yeah, I've been watching a few Americans and that sort of thing these days, and their love of or wanting to have all the latest toys, the crazes, I know. I'll look at Florida, for example. I don't know what the economic rates are, and I hear a lot of it is on credit, based on credit. So people will just spend everything, or go and buy everything on their credit cards, and 7 cars on the driveway, 6 motorbikes in the back garden. I'm not going to It does seem to be an American thing in that respect. Yeah, carry on.
After all, money equals happiness. We all know that. Yeah, right. But in the Netherlands, I can honestly tell you this, it just does not seem to be too much of a driving force. You have businesses that are closing at a decent hour.
Yeah.
They're not running 24/7. They're not... It just does not seem to be a driving force. More money, more money, more money is not the Netherlands model. That's for sure.
No, that definitely is true. You have wealthy people here, but there are wealthy people that ride the bus with you and normal people. So yes, there isn't that money is not in the psyche of the nation or the world. That's the Dutch government.
Right.
So, with that being said, is there anything that you would like to add to this, Miss Tammy Ann?
How much am I getting paid for this?
I pay her in love.
Oh, please.
Yeah, no.
Let's move on to the next one. All right, so the next thing, I do pay her in love. I just want to let you know that. The next thing, what are we going to talk about next?
Bigger the better.
Bigger the better.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the U.S.,
Everybody. Yeah, we got it. Not
The bigger the better. Yeah, the bigger the better. Funnily enough, I have seen more and more growth in the SUV, the F-150 pickup truck here recently. And yeah, it seems to be a lot of tradespeople. But then again, the average Joe is buying them more and more. And yeah, it's not a problem. It's really not a problem if you want to go buy that car, but as Not Just Bikes will explain in a video that I wish I could link up here. Yeah, go check out Not Just Bikes and their pickup truck video. Unfortunately, my setup at the moment doesn't allow me to put picture in picture or put links above. It's coming soon. Anyway, I'm going to carry on again with this video. But bigger and bigger, yeah,
$99.9%
everybody.
of the people in the U.S. Not everybody. The U.S. just loves big things. Gotta have a bigger truck. Check out this. They love
There we
this.
go.
That's for sure. What is this? This is the monster trucks.
Oh, monster trucks, I
I
love
love the
monster
monster
trucks.
trucks.
Have you ever been to a monster truck show? They're pretty awesome.
They are pretty awesome. I have
I would love to
say
go
they
to a
are
monster truck
awesome.
event.
I don't think that they have them here.
I don't know, but maybe we'll.
We certainly do have these events in the Netherlands. I think down at Helredome we have monster truck and tractor pulling. We are a legitimate American. we have adopted a lot of America's pastimes here. It's yeah, still one of my favourite European things is rallycross, but yeah, pickup trucks and tractor pulling. Yeah, you'll probably find an event once a fortnight during the summer months.
We'll have to search that out.
If they have monster truck shows here in the Netherlands, you gotta go. It's pretty awesome. We'll check it out. Big food, big portions.
Oh yeah, supersize me.
Supersize.
Holy how could you move after eating? I'll explain because I can't put the picture up here, but I'm looking at a burger which is like this big. Yeah, actually that big because the hand in the picture is. How could you eat that, enjoy it, and then enjoy 3 or 4 hours afterwards where you're just sat in your chair going, oh, I can't move, meat sweats and all that stuff. So, yeah, no, and doesn't really look that appetizing. Yeah.
And they even made a whole program on it, Supersize Me, a whole documentary on it.
A bigger house.
Bigger house, you have a small house, your next goal is to get a bigger house. And to get a bigger house, you need to make what?
At 5:43 minutes in, there's a big house being shown. Yeah, I was raised in a house bigger than that one. But now I live in a very small chalet.
More money.
So
Bigger salaries.
bigger salary. Check out some of this food right here. These burgers. Check this pizza out right here.
Gosh, that's huge.
Okay, yeah, I can see that would be a share amongst friends, but again, how do you cook something that size, transport it, enjoy it, and there's so much oil, so much fat. You have to work a few days in the week just pull the weight from all that pepperoni and cheese off you. No, in Netherlands, I think the largest size that we have is. Sign up S. I think there is a supersize me, but that's literally the biggest one. Again, I wish I could show you a picture of one we had in Germany a couple of years ago, and that was big enough for 3 people to share, and it was basically 3 extra larges put together, and yeah. But then again, we were sharing between 12 people, so we had 4 different boxes, and it was worth it. But no, here in the Netherlands, we don't really do that sort of overeating, supersizing thing. I believe you probably find it in some restaurants here and there. But your sort of £5 food challenges in restaurants over there and get famous or earn a spot on our wall and for eating all this food. Again, I'm not going to diss the Americans. It looks fun. If you want to make a sport out of it, go and enjoy yourselves, but it's not my cup of tea. Too British with my little pinky out. Anyway, can I carry on?
That is huge. I used to buy pizzas like that when we would have staff meetings, and a lot of people would just get those big supersized. So here's the thing, is when Tammy and I first moved to the Netherlands, and we would get the food, it was just like small portions, and we'd look at it and it'd be like, really? Or it just didn't live up to what we expected.
European portions.
Here, healthier. I should say cleaner, healthier.
Yeah.
They live healthier here.
Right. So in that case, it's
Bicycle riding.
Quality over quantity, because you're getting a much more quality
type food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Over the supersize fries or whatever.
All right, that's probably fast food restaurants and stuff like that. But in your typical everyday restaurant. Yes, okay, so back in England, here's my comparison. You could go along to the Carvery on a Sunday or any day of the week, I think, and just massively throws heaps and heaps of food on your plate. And there you have also the Chinese of the Chinese buffets. You just go along and help yourself over a limited 2 hours. Yeah, that came in. So, but size portions, typically they could look big, but they aren't huge.
Absolutely.
But now, when we have a meal,
Yeah.
we usually can't finish it.
We share.
We share.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we can't finish it. Not that the portions are that big, it's just that, you know, our appetites have changed. And
Sorry, yeah, what I was going to go. The quality of food? Yeah, I mean, I lived in Britain, so I don't live very far away now. I live in the Netherlands, which is probably by land 350 kilometers, and as the bird flies, maybe a couple of hundred. So yeah, the quality is pretty much the same because cross-border freight. But yeah, when I did move to the Netherlands, there was a definite difference that I found with, say, maybe some meat products like sausages and that sort of thing, where I wasn't that keen on what I was coming in to. I guess that was just preservatives, additives, it's just a whole bunch of stuff, or just me not really becoming a meat lover much more. So, yeah, I can understand what these guys are saying, because, yeah, what you're used to when you come from and you come here, and everything is actually a lot better. It's been quality. I don't know, you just get fuller faster, and that just means that you're getting what you need in not so large a portion. I'm going to carry on.
better.
Exactly. So when you see something like this, or
A burger this high, what are you doing? Are you just taking a selfie for the social media? Or, man, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 beef patties. 2, 4, 6, 8 cheese patties, and between each layer of is like red onion and tomato, more red onion and tomato, and honestly, what is the effing point of having something that tall? Bypass Burger, Heart Attack Grill, Las Vegas, Nevada. Even the one that his girlfriend or wife is eating is massive beyond compare. And why? What, are you just going to portion it up and maybe use it for lunch 3 or 4 times, or for the rest of the day? Oh my God. I'm going to carry on because that is just disgusting.
something like this again, in the United States, and in your head, you're thinking, eat it all. You gotta eat it all. And you know what? We'll take it home and we'll eat it for breakfast tomorrow, and then we'll eat it for lunch, and we'll have it for dinner one more time.
Yeah.
Bigger and better, bigger, I should say, in the United States is a big thing. Everybody's always striving for bigger and better. Once again, it falls into the keeping up with Joneses mentality.
Yeah, right.
You know, if your next door neighbor has a big TV, you've got to have a bigger one.
Right.
If they have a big truck, or even better yet, a more expensive truck, you got to get a more expensive truck than they do. You got to have all the bells and whistles. Bigger and better in the United States is a thing.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah, I must admit, there's probably quite a few people around me that look at people getting massive cars and stuff that they can't really afford and stuff they don't really need, and just go, with one face. And then, of course, because this is the Netherlands, on their other face, they're going, oh, nice job, come on, nice. Excuses, Nederlanders. Carry on.
So, in the Netherlands here, it just does not seem to be that way. It seems to be, I want to say a more
Moderate.
moderate, yeah, that's a good word. Moderate way of life.
Yeah.
Everything from transportation
Good quality of life.
Oh, it is a superb quality of life, absolutely. And I think that when you're here, and I don't want to dive deep into this, but you can see the happiness or the satisfaction.
Okay, although my current personal circumstances don't really allow me to be that happy and my quality of life isn't that great, I really can't get away from the fact that my quality of life is fucking awesome. Excuse my French, I don't like to swear. Yeah, quality of life here is heaps above what I had in Britain, and I can't really put my finger on it, except for if you want to dive below in my videos links, you might see my backstory. But I don't want to go too further on that one, because otherwise this video, which is half an hour long by them, and is already 20 minutes long here, could turn into a 2-hour-long extravaganza. So we won't go too much into my back history. I will just pick up on the points that these guys raise, where I can impart some extra stuff. But no, quality of life here in the Netherlands, fantastic. You have an app which takes care of everything. Your social number, security number, and DigiDay number gets you into so much with looking after your car responsibilities, your health responsibilities, your tax responsibilities, so many more government things are related to this one app. It's a very friendly app. Yeah, the bicycles, the infrastructure, the happiness, the rain, it all comes together to make a really wonderful quality of life over here. And yeah, I'm sure we'll probably go into that a little bit further later.
Action in people. Everybody's got a little bit of complaints here, a little bit of complaints.
Oh, yeah, the Dutch love to complain.
The Dutch do love to complain. I think Sam said it in his other video recently, which I reacted to. The Dutch are world champions at complaining. Although, to be fair, he didn't say that they were world champions at complaining. Just the Dutch people in the comment section said that we're world champions in complaining.
But anyways, they also realize that they have a good life here.
Yeah,
They definitely realize they have a good life here.
Yeah.
So, Dutch complaining about bigger and better things, not so much. Except for, man, I really love the Albert Heijn XL. I love the Albert Heijn.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say when we get the larger of the Polana,
Oh, yeah.
I think what Tammy meant to say was Paulana, which we would say here, but it looks like Paul Aina on the bottle. Half litres, chilled for 5 or 6 hours at the perfect temperature in the fridge, with a half-litre glass. I think I know what they're going to go say in a moment, because half-litre and a pint is probably going to be their difference, but no. Yeah, we're going to carry on, because I think I know what's about to happen.
Well, we get the half liter of
the
Polana.
liter, which is 16 ounces, which is a pint back in the States.
She's justified.
We always get
500 millilitres versus 564 millilitres, I think, at my last approximation. So that's 64 millimetres is one extra little slokje, as we call it here in Holland. As we call it here in the Netherlands. Yeah. But no, a pint is not half a litre.
teased by a certain someone
Great.
that we're drinking our small beer again.
I see you have a small beer.
Yeah.
That's exactly me at my local crook as well. Go in, oh, would you like a half litre? Yes, please. As if I drink anything else. No, occasionally a normal hair toch yarn, but yeah. And I can only get Weisner at my local crook. And this is no slight on the barman, but when I get my half litre, English people like a little bit of a head on the top. Sometimes I'll be given that much of my glass as scone, and when you pay what I pay for my beer, you don't want that much scone on top.
Small ones.
Yeah.
Bigger is not better here in the Netherlands, and it's not a driving force as it is
Except with Weisner.
in the United States, and it is huge in the United States. Bigger is always better. I don't care what you're talking about.
Yeah.
If it's bigger, it's better.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and move on.
My last thing on that, the reason why I drink half litres is because if I take one sip of a normal Flesje, then I'm already having to order because I've drunk half the thing in just one sip. So, yeah, there's method to my madness.
To the next thing, unless you got something else you want to add.
I don't.
Still paying her in love.
Right, guys, I think at 9 minutes 40 in on their video and 26 minutes 30 on my video, I'm going to make a part 2. So if you've liked this part, please go check out the next half. Bye-bye for now.